just the Highway 34 residential, two beds to that, it's not pointing, its own commercial, obviously. I mean, it's pretty high now. For the county. There's another building permit, probably, right? If it can be split.
Being 12 o'clock, we will call this meeting to order. We thank first the council, thanks for coming down. I know this isn't our typical evening, so I appreciate everybody being available to come down today, and also everybody in the audience. We do have a few people here, so maybe we should move on our city council meetings. What do you think? Get a little better turnout. So I wouldn't mind. I'm already here, but everybody else probably wouldn't like that very much. So, but anyway, we're thankful for those that are here today for this. Again, we just have the one item on the agenda, but we appreciate those that are here today for this. I'd just like to make special recognition. We do have two of the members of the original committee, interview committee, so Mr. Jerry Summers with the Caldwell Chamber of Commerce, and also George Kirkham with Kirkham Company. So appreciate you being here, and also probably to thank them as well as all of the other members of the committee for the time they put into that process. Obviously extremely busy people, and they were very willing to dedicate that time to review the applicants and to do that, so we appreciate that. And I can say that for all the council members as well, I believe, just how grateful that all we are for what you did and the service that you provided to your city. So with that, we will again just have the one action item. This is for the mayor's presentation of appointment for city council seat number 4. Yes. Oh, yes, we'll do a roll call. So all those that are here, so could you do that, Madam Clerk? Yeah, you don't have it on here for me.
Councilman Alden.
Here.
Doty.
Here.
Dottie.
Here.
Register.
Here.
McGee.
Here. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And so yes, all city council members are present and here in person today with us. As mentioned, we have one action item on the agenda today, and that is the mayor's presentation of appointment for city council seat number 4. And so I will be presenting the name of Jeff Williams to the city council for that. I would like to read a letter that was submitted by Mr. Williams into the record. And then after that, if any of the city council members have any questions for Mr. Williams, we'll open it for that if you'd like to do so. And if not, we can move to a motion. So again, this is from Mr. Williams. So it says, Dear Mayor Wagner, first of all, let me congratulate you on being elected our mayor. I'm certain it is exciting, invigorating, sobering, and challenging, but I believe you are where you are supposed to be. I look forward to where Caldwell will go under your leadership. It has come to my attention that the replacement for your seat on the city council has not been filled yet. While my stated interest in the seat is late coming, my interest in the well-being of Caldwell and its citizens is not. I would like to be considered as a candidate to fill the remainder of your term on the council. I have been a resident of Caldwell since 2007. For over 12 years, I volunteered for the city as the police chaplain for the Caldwell Police Department. I was hired by Canyon County as a deputy coroner and currently work for Jim Wilhite's Bell Get Wagons in Greenleaf. My past is diverse and varied, but I have unique perspectives to bring. Previously, I worked in banking as an operations officer for a bank based in Beverly Hills to service high-end clients. From there, I managed a restaurant while I earned my bachelor's degree. Like you, I spent time abroad and lived with my family in Colombia. From there, my time with our international organization took me all over the U.S. and abroad speaking and representing. As my family grew, I was reluctant to travel and moved here to pastor the Montana Avenue Baptist Church, which I did for 12 wonderful years. I believe in our city, and I believe in the great potential of our community. Please consider my interest in filling your seat. If you have any questions, I would be delighted to answer all of them. Sincerely, Jeff Williams. I had the opportunity to meet with Mr. Williams shortly after this letter was received. Actually, the day that I got it was the day that we met. It was in my folder, we found out. But just thoroughly impressed with Mr. Williams for his dedication to the city of Caldwell and for its well-being and everything that he's done, the years of service that he provided as the police chaplain over there. And I know that, and I think it's evidenced here today, that we do have one of our fine police officers with us, that they had the utmost respect for Mr. Williams and the service that he provided, and such a need for them to have somebody that they can reach out to, that they can trust, confide in, and I believe he filled that to that capacity as good as anybody could. So we appreciate his service there and appreciate his willingness to serve in this capacity. And so, it became evident to me after, there was the first 2 names that were presented, that just, council did not feel was the right fit, in that regards, and, respect each council member's opinions and thoughts on that, and obviously they have the right to vote yea or nay on anything, and so respect that, completely in that regards, and, hopeful that with Mr. Williams that we can come together and know that he will be the one to help lead us into the future and be a great advocate for the citizens of Caldwell, and for the employees of Caldwell. And I truly believe that he will fill that role to the best of his ability. So with that, I present the name of Jeff Williams, to fill the remainder of what was vacated seat number 4, on the city council. And do we have a motion to that?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes, council registered.
I move that we accept your motion.
Very good, thank you very much. We have a motion by Councilor Register to appoint Jeff Williams, to city council seat number 4 for the remainder of that term. Is there a second? Very good, so we have a second for Mr. Stoddard. Is there any discussion or any questions from any of the council members?
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
I'll just say very briefly, that I've known Jeff in the community for many years now, mostly in his roles as a pastor. And, I could just tell you, how impressed I am by him and impressed by the way he handles himself and carries himself. And, I'm very confident, Mr. Mayor, that, Jeff's gonna make an outstanding member of the city council if he is, so approved today. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you very much. Any other comments from any of the council members? Yes, Councilor Stoddard.
I checked with my, potato growing friends in the wild at Green Prairie, and it comes at high marks for them too, that's good enough for me.
Very good, very good. Any other comments from any of the council members? Okay, with that, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Register,
Yes.
McGee,
Yes.
Stein,
Yes.
Doty,
Yes.
Alden.
Yes. Very good, the motion passes 5 in favor and no against, so it is unanimous. So like it or not, you're stuck. So, we appreciate that very much. And so, kind of just the layout for the future, so we will have a regular city council meeting on Tuesday, January 22nd. So because it is a holiday on Monday, so we will have that. And so we will do the swearing in ceremony on that evening. Yes, Mr. Alden? February, that's right, it is February. It's just, time is going back so fast, it's insane. But yes, thank you very much, February 22nd, so we'll be the swearing in that evening. So please bring any family, friends, if you'd like to be there for that. We will, and I'll have the privilege of doing that evening, so I look forward to that. And again, just want to thank everybody for being here for this. And I think it's great to see, your government in action, your government in work. We're not always going to agree on issues, and that's actually a good thing. But, to come to an agreement and solution at the end of the day is what it's all about. And so we appreciate that. And again, I think it's good when we disagree, and I think you come to better conclusions and things of that nature when we have discussions. And so just want to say that I appreciate all of the council members in that regards and being, open-minded to this process and of, Mr. Williams. And so excited to have him on board. I won't have as much room on this side to stretch out, but that's okay, so.
Remember the rule was you had to pick somebody really small.
Yeah, he's a tall guy, so I didn't do good on that, so, but just very excited for that. And so, that is all that we have for this, council meeting, special council meeting. So with that, I stand for a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Second. So we have a motion by Councilor Stoddard and a second by Councilor Alden. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We stand adjourned.